everybody. Welcome back to Yoga Pants and Plants. Today is day 8, maintaining integrity of the spine. In today's session, we'll be building on our experience of non-excess from yesterday's class, and we'll be learning about the integrity of our spine and how we can build competency in our yoga practices responsibly. Yoga Pants and Plants. 30 Days of Compassionate Yoga is an invitation to journey toward being in the present moment, an opportunity to emulate the way nature lives in the moment. Be like a plant. Don't worry how you look. Notice how you sense and respond, like the way a tree reaches for the sun or a source of water. Nourish yourself with movement and stillness. Allow compassion to flourish for a little bit of time every day. Day 8, maintaining the integrity of the spine. When it comes to maintaining the integrity of the spine, building competency responsibly is an example of non-excess. For example, during these short sessions, movement begins in the center to discover mobility. As movement moves toward the joint, stability is enhanced, and adding load to movement in the arms or legs is a way to build strength. In day 7, you experience protraction and retraction of the shoulder blades while laying on a folded blanket. We'll be building on that here today, but first look at how the shoulder blade moves in protraction and retraction. Bring your folded blanket that you prepared yesterday to the edge of your yoga mat. Lay down and pull the folded blanket close to your body, from above your head down your legs. Roll the body away from the blanket and pull it under your spine in such a way that it is under your head and goes all the way down to the tailbone. Gently bend your knees and place the soles of your feet on the floor in an effortless rest position. Close your eyes or hold a soft focus. Now in this moment, with the part of your mind that you can see images and experience sensation, you will embark on a virtual nature walk. Imagine yourself to be on a path in nature. Look down the path and see a stone bridge that is arched. As you walk toward that bridge, make a mental note of what is under your feet. Quietly to yourself, think about what you hear, what you feel, and what you smell on this imaginary walk. As you get closer to the stone bridge that is arched, you'll see the stone at the top of the arch has a slightly triangular shape and provides support to the whole structure. It's called a keystone. This imaginary walk helps you with the part of the practice coming up when you explore how your body feels. When I first started to ask questions about what I was feeling in my body, I often felt lost. I didn't know. If you had that same experience, know that you can use your imagination to guess, and that's just fine. You used your imagination in this walk, so you know that you have an imagination. It's a way to start to begin to experience the feelings on the inside that are foreign to us. Now take your attention to the part of the brain that observes the present moment, and allow yourself to notice how the body touches the blanket. You have, without any effort on your part, a structure called the sacrum. This structure is like that stone in the bridge. It provides support to the whole body. Place your hand on your hip bones. If comfortable, slide your hands behind you to find a flat place in the back just above your tailbone. Imagine yourself to be standing and notice the strength and support radiating from that part of the body. The sacrum is attached to the spine and offers movement So let's play around with that movement. First, by moving the sacrum in such a way that the lumbar spine is flat on the blanket. Release the sacrum and the lumbar spine returns to a neutral position. Now add authentic movement of the shoulders. Press the lower spine to the blanket and allow the shoulders to curl forward. Notice the tightness in the belly muscles. Return to neutral. Try it again. Allow your shoulders to curl forward as you flatten the lumbar spine. Release to neutral. Next, experiment with arching the spine instead of pushing it flat. Release from that arched lumbar spine to neutral. Try that arch movement again and check to see if your shoulders are tucking back toward the spine. Take that movement one more time, arching and moving the shoulder blades back intuitively toward the spine. Take a few moments and notice how you are breathing. Where do you feel the breath in your body? Place one of your thumbs on your belly button and spread the fingers out toward the pubic bone. Place your baby finger there. Slowly spread your hands out until the baby finger reaches the first bony structure, which is your pubic bone. Can you feel your breath in this part of the body? With the other hand, place the baby finger in the belly button and spread your fingers up toward the chest. Slide the thumb up slowly to the first bony structure at the bottom of the sternum. Can you feel your breath here? Taking full diaphragmatic breaths that expand your belly and inhale can be felt all the way from the pelvic floor up to your throat. And this is expansive and healing. Allow time to take at least 2 more full diaphragmatic breaths. Now tap on both shoulders in the front and lift them toward the ceiling like we did one at a time yesterday. You can bring them both up. Notice the shoulder blades pulling away from the spine. Then press them back toward the mat and notice the shoulder blades pushing toward the spine. When you extend a part of the body away from the center, you add load, which builds on mobility towards stability and strength. Lift both arms in the air, perpendicular to the body. Lift the fingers toward the ceiling and notice the shoulder blades protract. Then let the arms drop all the way back to the floor, allowing the shoulder blades to retract toward the spine. Do these actions several more times at your pace. If you find that you're having stickiness in the movement, move more slowly. Complete a small stabilization practice by pressing your feet into the ground and lifting the bottom up slightly off the ground. Allow the legs to go long and check in with your breathing. At your pace, do 2 full diaphragmatic breaths. Roll over to the tabletop position and do a few cat and cows. Then stand up on your mat. Find mountain pose by dangling each foot down. Complete a few arch and flattens to find a steady, stable pelvis. Place your hands on your sacrum. Lift one leg and then the other. Now move into the chair position. You bend at your hip creases slightly, and then bend at your knees and keep bending at the hips and send your sit bones out behind you. Experiment with how deeply you want to sit back in your chair pose. Now we're going to add load by bringing your arms out in front of you and play around with protraction and retraction of the shoulder by extending your arms out and then pulling them back. Return to mountain and enter the pose again by moving your arms and protracting and retracting the shoulder blades. Return to mountain and enter the pose again, moving your arms in front of you, this time keeping them in a neutral position. Build strength by holding this position for 3 breaths. Return to mountain pose again. Move to a seated position on a chair or the mat for a guided meditation. As you settle in, notice what's happening in your mind. Does it feel busy or relaxed? Without any judgment, just notice. Place your hands on your heart and take as many deep breaths as you need to find stillness. Move your arms across your chest for a hug. Rock your body very gently back and forward and back, and side to side. Allow your hands to land open on your legs. And as a reminder from yesterday, this is what Adele taught in the yamas and niyamas. We are here in the world in part to feel enjoyment and pleasure. If we are in pleasure, it is not addiction. We are practicing non-excess. If we are feeding our mental stories and have moved past bodily comfort, then we're out of harmony. Non-excess is not about non-enjoyment. It is about the right amount of enjoyment. Say quietly to yourself 3 times, I can find non-excess and stillness whenever I need it. I can find non-excess and stillness whenever I need it. I can find non-excess in stillness whenever I need it. And then say quietly to yourself 3 times, in stillness, my body tells me what it needs. In stillness, my body tells me what it needs. In stillness, my body tells me what I need. Today, I'll leave you in stillness for 2 minutes and return to bring class to an end. Begin to wiggle your body and find alertness. Give thanks for your body's ability to find stillness. by bringing your hands to your heart. Namaste. Now, as you rise from your mat, don't forget to eat more plants. You will feel and move better. Follow us for tips at flowingyan.com.